Yo guys, Rush TV here and welcome back to another player review on the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the highly requested Team of the Season, El Shaarawy. Now I'm really happy that this guy's got a Team of the Season card because I think the last time he actually got one was like FIFA 13, FIFA 14, something like that. And I didn't actually realize that El Shaarawy was only 26 because he's been around FIFA for quite a while, guys. But nevertheless, it's good to see that this guy's got a Team of the Season card. And it looks pretty overpowered if I can say that myself, guys. 96 pace, 92 shooting, 86 passing, 94 dribbling, 55 defending, and 75 physical. Of course, in typical El Shaarawy manner, he's got the 5-star skill moves, only 3-star weak foot. We'll talk about that a little bit more once we get into gameplay, guys. 5'10", high medium work rate, so that's good to see. On the market right now, he's going to cost you about 200k. And since I used him in draft, he came, of course, with the artist chemistry style out of my control. Nevertheless, let's get in to the in-game stats, starting off with his 96 sprint speed. Looks pretty solid, guys. 94 attack and positioning, 94 finishing, 96 agility. He's got 81 reactions and composure, which I will talk about once we get into the gameplay. The pros and cons there, guys, and the 87 stamina are kind of his key in-game stats there, right there, guys. Nevertheless, let's get into the gameplay and we'll discuss the pros and cons with this El Shaarawy card. Let's go do it. So, into the gameplay and pros and cons of this Team of the Season El Shaarawy card. Now, what are my first initial thoughts on this card? Now, I'm going to start off by saying that he was very enjoyable, largely because of the 5-star skill moves, guys. And I'm going to put that down straight as a pro, even though you will see in many of the clips that I just completely stuff up trying to go on a skill run because I don't know how to skill, guys. I button mash, okay? But for all you people out there who do know how to skill and do like using skillers, then I would highly recommend giving this guy a try because El Shaarawy, man, he's a lot of fun to use. Any play with 5-star skill moves is a lot of fun to use, especially when you've got kind of El Shaarawy's dribbling capabilities as well, which brings me on to his next pro. Of course, being his agility. He's very agile on the ball with 96 agility, and you can expect to be able to move past players quite easily and quite smoothly. His dribbling does feel very smooth. Like off the ball as well, guys. He does feel like very quick to get into position and stuff like that. He's very he reacts to situations quite well. You guys may see in many of the clips as well. He plays a lot of good 1-2s. So what you can do is that just easily pass to a player if there's a man on him, shift the attention of the player, and then he'll run into space really quickly and you can go pass it to him. So that's simply because of the pace and agility, guys. His pace, another brilliant pro. 96 sprint speed, 94 acceleration. It's good, guys, on a winger. That's all you really need. Of course, I did use this guy with the artist chemistry style because simply it was out of my control. I am going to go and say that the best chemistry style to use on this guy is 100% a Hawk, and I'll discuss that a little bit later, guys. But onto his final pro for me, and that has to be his positioning. As I said before, it's kind of one of those things. You'll see in the clips, I play a lot of good 1-2s with this guy. And he's just very good at getting into position really quickly. And he adjusts to situations quite well. Of course, with the high medium work rates, you expect somebody to have good positioning. He's got 94 attack and positioning as well, I think. So 9 times out of 10, guys, this guy's going to be able to make a run, get into position. You see in many of the clips as well. I did play this guy left mid. For some reason, he came very central sometimes. Not that that's the biggest of issues, but if I did use this guy as a winger, I would just tell him to get in behind, and he'll make some nice runs there, guys. So definitely positioning, another very big pro. I'm going to talk about his one negative for me, guys, and that is, of course, his strength. I believe he has 67, 69 strength, something like that. It's not that bad, okay, but it's annoying. I don't exactly know his aggression. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go on Foothead right now. I'm checking his aggression right now. His aggression is 79, so that's not too bad. But I feel like with a Hawk chemistry style, guys, you can easily boost that strength up to 70 for 4 or whatever, and then boost that aggression up to 89. So that will make him feel a lot stronger, guys. His strength is a little bit of a negative for me, but overall, I'd say this card is very solid. The one thing is that he doesn't really stand out. Of course, he's good. He's good in many areas, but he's not one of those players who you would say is absolutely exceptional to the point where you have to go get him. But that's what you get for a 200k player. You're not going and buying a Cristiano Ronaldo, somebody who you're going to go tell everyone this guy is absolutely broken. El Shaarawy is just a fun player to use. And honestly, he's a very overpowered player as well. He's just not as overpowered as the top tier players. We're talking the Ronaldos. We're talking the... I don't know, who else is overpowered? The icons, you know what I mean? The Cruyffs and stuff like that. But he's definitely just a tier below that and a lot of fun to use. I did have a lot of fun using this card, guys. And for all you skills out there, I definitely would go recommend him. Nevertheless, let's get into the overall summary overall rating and all that stuff, guys, and I'll talk about the card a little bit more. Into the overall summary and rating for this Team of the Season El Shaarawy card. Now, I'm going to be giving him a very solid 8.8 overall rating and 8.58 for coins. I honestly found this card to be quite reasonable, guys. 200k on the market, and I was comparing him to a lot of other wingers. For example, 93 Neymar. 93 informed Neymar is towards the 1 mil mark, I think. And, of course, El Shaarawy, who's got pretty much better stats, except for the weak foot. It just costs a fraction of the price. So I feel like this guy is definitely reasonable in terms of price. In terms of how he actually performed, as I said before, very enjoyable card. Now, I didn't talk about the reactions, the composure, and the weak foot. Now, I know a lot of you people are going to be worrying about that. I'll talk about that quickly right now. Personally, of course, I only got 4 games to use this guy. I didn't really get, the full experience of this card, but I found that composure-wise and reactions, they weren't really the biggest of worries. Composure, sometimes, yeah, he'd panic on the ball, but 9 times out of 10, he was perfectly fine. And in terms of 3-star weak foot, with this El Shaarawy card, I would suggest cutting inside instead of actually running down the wing and crossing it in. It depends on what striker you're using, of course, but I feel like the best option for this El Shaarawy card is to cut inside on his right foot and to potentially finesse shot, something like that, guys. So I feel like that's the most viable option. That means that his 3-star weak foot, in my opinion, isn't an issue. And with his one negative being the strength, the best way to fix that is, of course, with the Hawk chemistry style. Of course, I had no choice with the Artist chemistry style, but I would go and highly recommend using the Hawk chemistry style and see how he plays for you guys. But overall, very enjoyable card to use, guys. And I would recommend for all you people wanting a fun player to use just for the end of FIFA. And look at his stats, guys. He looks very solid. And in the in-game stats as well, he is very decent. So let me know your thoughts on this card in the comment section down below. Did you enjoy him? Yes or no? Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. What other players do you want to see me review? I'm probably going to wait till League 1 Team of the Season comes out, guys. I'm not going to lie. That's in a couple of days. And I do have a special video planned with my sister, Elise. So look out for that. Should be out tomorrow. So yeah, hope all you guys enjoyed the player review. Feel free to like, subscribe, do all that stuff if you haven't already, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.
Viens chez moi, je t'ai invité. Dans ma vie, tu es impliqué. Je veux qu'on soit comme Shakira et Piqué. Tes yeux, je ne veux pas te quitter. Les filles défilent pendant la fashion week et le week-end, je t'effraie le shit à Bali. Pas de baliverne dans la valise. Blanche à l'encre, la fabrique sans de mise. Pas de dérapage sur le circuit. Ton gâteau de l'espace et les circuits. T'as des surquis, moi je suis surquis, même surkiff. Comme surpasse, bébé, t'as soif, donc prends un fusil. Ouais, je ne prends un fusil.